75-kilogram middleweight division. This one between boxers from Morocco and Cameroon. Once again, the third Moroccan-Cameroon clash we have had today here in Ring A. And there is the tournament #1 seed, Khadija Marji, the 29-year-old from Morocco. Her opponent is from Cameroon, 34 years of age, Clotilde Esian. Resides in South Africa. Both of these boxers, immense experience on the international stage. Judges from Jordan, USA, Uzbekistan, India, and Belarus. Only 8 boxers contesting the 75-kilogram middleweight bracket, so this a straight quarter-final. And remember, only the finalists in the 75-kilogram division will guarantee their place in Tokyo 2020. Both of these boxers have represented their respective nations on the international stage before. Esian, quarter-finalist in the Commonwealth Games in the Gold Coast in 2018. Well, these are two tall, rangy middleweights, and this one promises to be a cracking affair. The referee from Poland issuing the final instructions. So we're underway then. The 75-kilogram middleweight tournament for women has its first bout, and that's a cracking right hand landed by the boxer in blue, Clotilde Esian, 34 years of age, representing Cameroon, participant in the 2018 Gold Coast Commonwealth Games and a national champion at 75 kilograms back in 2017, the year before. She has more success with that arcing right hand. She's facing off against a boxer who is the tournament #1 seed and ranked #3 in the world, looking to book her place at her second consecutive Olympics, having competed in Rio 2016. And she comes in as the reigning World Championship bronze medalist, does Khadija Marji. Beautiful right hand landed by her. And both of these boxers have had a lengthy wait to get their campaigns underway here at Dakar 2020, and they have started at a very quick pace. Remember, these are 75-kilogram middleweights.
Wow. Big, tall girls for that weight as well.
So physical on the inside, the referee allowing the two boxers to work away, both boxers arcing in hooks as they break from that closely contested position on the inside. Oh, just late. She was out of range with that punch,
Good right hand from Esian.
And Esian looking to counter. She did get through with the second counter there, midway through the opening round. And this one, a very physical affair between these two middleweights. Counter right hand once again from Esian, and once more. And looking just a little bit disorganized is Marji.
Yep, she certainly was, Ronald, you're right.
Now, this is a dangerous tactic here. The boxer is not supposed to do that. It is down to the referee to call time at an appropriate time. If she elected to take a knee there, you saw a dip. If that knee would have touched down, the referee would have been within rights to give her an 8 count. It's the referee who determines when the action will be stopped, not the boxer. Still, the action resumes after the head guard has been adjusted. Marji being countered repeatedly by that right hand by Esian, who possesses terrifically quick reflexes, employing the lay back, then coming back with a right hand over the top.
Well, Esian looking for ways through the guard. Still, she's the calmer, more steady boxer here, in my opinion. No herky-jerky movements, no unnecessary bouncing of the legs. Very, very steady, hands high, feet rooted into the canvas, looking to get something through with significance.
Good right hand landed by Marji. Really did get some leverage on that shot. The heads clashed together. It was the top of Esian's head guard into the chin of Marji, and it's a flailing exchange between the boxers as Esian digs away to the body. Marji trying to get onto the front foot and has a final right hand during the course of that exchange. right hand landed on the bell by Esian in a middleweight first round that really came to life in the closing stages. So the blue corner very happy with the work of their boxer.
They were. The Cameroon corner were really happy there. They told their charge excellent. Good right hand there, and a left hook, and a further right hand there from Esien.
So it's split. 3 judges favouring the work of Mardi, judges A, C and E. 2 judges B and D favouring the work of Esian. So into the second round then in this contest between 2 skillful, experienced operators. Clotilde Esian representing Cameroon in blue, the 2017 African Continental gold medalist at 75 kilograms.
Oh, nice.
And getting onto the front foot is Mardi, and she really is getting some leverage into these shots now. Didn't quite land with any accuracy, but really looking to get onto the front foot and impose her physicality against her Cameroonian opponent.
Well, Esian's not showing any respect to the world number 3 here. World bronze medalist, fantastic.
Oh, that's a beautiful counter right hand again from Esian. Terrific patience being shown by both boxers. Mardi with a looping left hand catching Esian on the retreat.
Those hands fully extended, trying to give her a little bit more punching room, a little bit more leverage. She waves those hands around, fully extended almost. Oh, very good, sharp, smart boxing there.
And she bought the feet with her twice. Left, right, and then a beautiful single right hand. But on that previous attack, she kept it going until Esian was on the ropes and then had more success with her opponent pinned against the strands. So middle point of the second round. So, minute to go in the second round.
Yeah, the girls just coming quite close together there. And they were all, that's a good attack from Esian there. But the girls' styles are pretty similar and they're just starting to clash a little bit. Mardi taking away her own distance. Fully extended hand there from Mardi, trying to parry off Esien's shots. But Esian times, oh, big right hand from Esian there.
So Esian having success with a big single right hand.
Well, Esian's had a better second round. She's had more success with the right hand, showing a World Championship bronze medalist opponent very little, if no respect at all.
Double left hand success there. There was one short jolting shot and an uppercut landed by Esian.
This is a tough match, Ronald.
It certainly is. 2 rounds in the bag. Remember, the first one was a 3-2 split in favor of Khadija Mardi. It was judges B and D who scored for Clotilde Esian as we take a look at some of the action from round number 2. Good right hand as Mardi pinned her opponent to the ropes with a 2-phase attack.
Yep, she did start better. Esian had a little spell in the middle of the round, and then towards the end of the round had some success with the right hand and the pressure style boxing.
So it's 10-9 across the board for Khadija Mardi. So for judges B and D, it is all square, 19 points apiece. For judges A, C, and E, this boxer is leading by 20 points to 18, having taken both of the rounds for those three judges. So into the third round we go then. And Clotilde Esien, the 2017 African champion, has really got to produce a big final 3 minutes here. Can see from her posture, she's a patient counterpuncher and it just got through right on cue with a terrific right-left combination. She drew the lead from Mardi and then countered it instantly with a cracking two-shot salvo.
Yep, she's looked very good in spells, she really has.
But how difficult is it for a natural counterpuncher, as Esien appears to be, to chase a contest and in an attempt to overturn a deficit?
It's very difficult, Ronald. It's just totally out their comfort zones. Counterpunchers are a rare species because of the fact that sometimes they just can't force the action. They like to sit back, wait on their opponent making a mistake and capitalising on that. And when it comes time for them to pressurise and try and really make a tough match of it, they find it very, very difficult and often find themselves being counterpunched and making mistakes. Good right hand there, lead right hand. She's had success with that before. She kind of falls in with the shot as well, and her shoulder not only checks Mardi, prevents Mardi from getting a punch back off on her.
But you see, generally, as in here, she doesn't punch until Mardi punches. And when you're chasing a deficit, as you've explained, Alex, that time is not on her side here, beyond the midpoint of the third and final round in a contest where she's trailing. Success for both boxers during the course of that rather flailing exchange. Again, the onus is on Esien to try and turn the tables here. As she waits once more. Beautiful lead right hand out of the orthodox stance as Mardi turned counterpuncher. Nice right uppercut on the inside from Esien twice. Scoring against Mardi. Well, she hasn't been able to raise the tempo and sustain it. There's another right hand landed as Mardi lands a right hand of her own. Looking to box off the ropes is Esien. She did have success with her right hand. Oh, cracking 1-2 combination.
Referee has a close look there. We've never seen a count administered today, Ronald, yet. But that's the closest I've seen a referee look at a boxer today.
Well, Mardi doing a good job of just tying her opponent up to buy time, and then both boxers letting their hands go in clusters as the 10-second clapper sounds. Mardi ending the contest on the front foot. She raises her arms immediately because given the state of the scorecards going into the third and final round, it's almost inevitable that it's Khadija Mardi, the number 3 ranked boxer in the world and tournament number 1 seed, who will be going through to the semi-final stage.
Yeah, well, it looks that way to me, certainly. Not for want of trying. Esien, a quality operator as well. Great physical attributes and a fantastic right hand, but up against real quality in the world number 3.
Well, Esien had her moments of success, particularly with that right hand counter, but it was Mardi who managed to sweep the second round unanimously, and given that insurance, in all likelihood she is going to be declared the victor here.
Ladies and gentlemen, the winner by points by unanimous decision in the red corner from Morocco.
So Khadija Mardi opens her account with a unanimous points decision victory against the 2017 African Championship gold medalist Clotilde Esien. She's eliminated after this quarterfinal, which was the first bout for both of these boxers. She played her part in what was a tactical affair, but it's the reigning World Championship bronze medalist who goes through to the semi-final stage, keeping her Tokyo ambitions alive. Remember, top 2 to progress to the Olympic Games in Tokyo this summer. Some of the action then from the course of that contest, which really set into a pattern of Mardi being on the front foot and Khadija and Clotilde Essian looking to counterpunch. Served her well in the opening round, but Mardi just asserted her authority to take the second round unanimously, and then the counterpuncher trying to play catch-up presented a very difficult proposition indeed for the Cameroonian boxer.